It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. It could be several hours before a massive fire at Mayfield West is finally extinguished. The fire broke out in the warehouse at the Benedict Recycling Centre in the Steel River Industrial Estate just after 8:30 last night. 60 firefighters from across the Hunter and Central Coast have managed to contain the blaze using a blanket of foam. However, they're now breaking apart large piles of material to get to the seat of the fire. Superintendent Paul Johnson from Fire and Rescue New South Wales says thick smoke blanketed neighbouring suburbs.
The factory itself was fully involved in fire. There was no threat of spread to any other neighbouring properties or buildings. However, there was some smoke over neighbouring suburbs, and through police we got a message out to those neighbouring suburbs that residents should stay indoors just as a precaution from the smoke.
Police have set up a crime scene at the facility as investigations into the cause of the fire continue. It's still not clear if a big bushfire at Lovedale was the work of an arsonist. Around 100 firefighters have worked through the night to strengthen containment lines around the fire, which has burnt through more than 260 hectares since yesterday afternoon. Inspector Ben Shepherd from the RFS says the fire is now under control.
There's still crews from Fire Rescue and Rural Fire Service on that fire ground. They'll be there across the day. They'll be working in and around tracks in the area to try and actually undertake some backburning if conditions allow. Now, thankfully, we did see a southerly change move across that general area. That has reduced the temperatures and raised humidities.
Efforts to save the Mambo wetlands in Port Stephens are ramping up, with Council passing a motion to buy back or compulsorily acquire the land. Councillor Jamie Abbott, who put forward the motion, says she's pleased it was unanimously adopted by the Council. She says she's proud of the community response and hopes the state government can pay for the acquisition rather than ratepayers.
I just want to thank the community for their efforts. They certainly have expressed concern right from the beginning. I'm by no means letting the state government off the hook. However, I'm saying the time for blame is over. Let's step in and act so we can protect the Mambo wetlands forever.
Year 12 students across the Hunter have done well in the HSC with some of the best results in years. Merewether High has again topped the list for high achievers in the region, with 25 students receiving results in the highest band possible in 10 or more units of study. A new floppy-top fence and solar-powered gates will now protect the Hunter Wetlands Centre from invasive predators like foxes and domestic pets. The $16,000 community building partnership project was unveiled by Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery, who says the new security measures will help with the vital work being done at the centre.
The gates, together with the final 480-metre long stretch of fence along Ironbark Creek, protects the environment of the wetlands from predators. It's called a floppy top fence, and it has automatic gates which are designed to prevent foxes, cats and dogs from entering the 40-hectare wildlife sanctuary.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The Jets will look to inflict a second straight loss on Adelaide when they square off tomorrow night in Newcastle. The Jets got the better of their last encounter back in round 6, winning 2-1 in the Southern State. Jack Duncan and Daniel Georgievski are expected to miss the match with injury. Thornton will look to claim their first victory of the Maitland cricket season with a win over crosstown rivals Easts. Jason Grubb scored a ton for the hosts on day 1 to ensure a competitive total was put on the board. All-rounder Dan Willis believes his side's in a strong position.
Yeah, it's a great total to have a bowl at 4 for 12. Things weren't looking great, but 240 is going to take some getting.
And Newcastle trainer Alan Scourse is setting star-gelding Magical Lease for the biggest test yet, a run in the Big Smoke. The 4-year-old will compete in a benchmark 64 at Randwick tomorrow on Villiers Day. Scourse says his horse just continues to improve and will relish the tougher competition. That's sport. I'm Josh Sim.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 31, 19, 28, 40, 22 and 30. And the Powerball number is 6. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.